Oh, the action and the excitement from the A continues tonight here on EA Sports. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm James Cebulski. Just moments away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. The Vikings take possession to get this one underway. Grabbed along the boards by Samsonov. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Oh, a clutch save!
Abelchauser has been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
The Vikings have it now. Loses his balance on the play. He scores! Vladimir Tarasenko! There's been a lot of noise around this team, and with a new head coach behind, I think that's got to be an important goal right there.
Well, it really is, because with a new coach, there's a new set of expectations, and you can kind of put that underachieving season so far behind you and start with a new set point. So they're going to like that goal.
And that pass goes off a stick. Cuts to the paint. Feeds it over. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Great feed from the left side. Sends it over to O'Brien. And he regains control of the puck. And a great save! Puck scooped up by Sidorov. The Phantoms are across the line and into the offensive end. Chance in front! Big time stop!
Abelchauser's in it tonight, and with that early save, you can expect that his confidence will certainly be higher than the last game, James. That was a tough game coming off that blowout.
Slides the puck down low. They score!
Chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Vikings now lead by 2. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Here's a shot with the stop. And he totally whiffs on that one. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And he takes the feed. Lehigh Valley's in on the offensive attack now. Slides it diagonally to Vero. Here's a shot for the boards. From the blue line, they take control of it. Battle along the boards. Here's a short pass to Vero. And that shot dies in traffic. The Vikings scoop it up along the boards. Great read in the offensive zone by Vero. With the stop.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Puts it on net. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Phantoms walk the line. Pass back to the point. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
The Phantoms are showing some life here in the back half of the first, and Cheryl, they got one back here.
Well, and at a critical time here, the remainder of the first period at bay, this is a team that now has some confidence as they shorten the gap within one.
Makes the save. The Vikings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. The Vikings have it against the wall. Up the neutral zone now. Sends it into the offensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got control of it now from their own end. Volkov's got it in the defensive end. Gains the zone through center. Sends the puck across. Denies him. Feeds the puck to Staples. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Good stand-up hit on the play. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Samsonov. Moves it to Nikitin. Big-time defensive play. Along the half wall with the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. And it gets 0-2. Wow!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
The Vikings gain control of the puck. Feeds it up ahead. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Vero's taking it from his own end. Carries it across the line. Puts it on net. Gets in front of it. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. And you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget Team Activate.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Phantoms don't need to change much, James. I mean, the majority of the possession, yes, they're trailing by 1, but they'll find their way back in if they can trust the process.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's 2-1. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Shot! Can't connect as it goes off a stick. And now he passes up to guard. Here's a shot from the wall. That's blocked. Receives the pass. Makes his presence known on the ice. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by Kuznetsov. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Fires it into the offensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves it quickly over to Quinn. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. The Vikings will play it from the defensive zone. Gets the puck over to Tarasenko. Dumps the puck in. Great reach by Tarasenko. And he comes up with the glove save.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
More than half the period left to play. The Vikings are clinging to a 2-1 lead. The Phantoms win the draw. Scoops up the puck now. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Volkov's got it against the boards. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Fitzgerald. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Volkov. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Volkov sliding the puck behind the net. Back to the point it goes. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Moves it over to O'Brien. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Volkov's getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding.
It's tough to be behind the 8-ball on the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
With possession along the wall. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Fitzgerald's picking up steam. Here's the pass. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. They'll want to clear this. Here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Tries to feed it over to O'Brien. Fitzgerald's got it along the wing. Pass up front. Oh, possession game now, shorthanded. Quick pass to Bureau. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
Into the offensive zone. Takes it to the net. Big play inside the defensive zone. And rings the iron. The Phantoms gain possession of the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Just wide. The Vikings gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. The Vikings gain possession along the wall. Here they come. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. And he does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's 2-1. The Vikings win it. There's a collision with some authority. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Vikings will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Volkov. Gains the zone through the middle. The Phantoms played along the wing. And it's a quick pass to guard. What a steal in his own end. Shakes off the coverage. Poked away in the neutral zone by Sidorov. Plays the body into that play. Shuts him down. Here's a chance on the attack. Scores! They tied it up. And we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Here they come on the attack. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Vikings looking against the half wall. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Shot! Denies him with a save. Stop that one.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Poked away in the defensive end. Steps inside. Takes a shot. And that's blocked. Here's a short pass to Gibson. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Vikings are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes a shot. Oh, and he had the answer on that one.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Lehigh Valley Valley's been holding onto the puck a ton. They've been doing a real good job of protecting and shielding the puck, but it just hasn't translated into generation of offense. They got to continue to work on that through the third period. They are trailing, but it's right on them. You can feel it's on their stick, James. It's just a matter of getting another one.
Oh, that closes him off against the wall. Tosses it on to Tarasenko. Gets the puck in deep. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. The Phantoms move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Handles the pass. Tarasenko's got the puck along the wing. The Phantoms gain possession. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Lots of time left in this period. The Vikings are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. The Phantoms win the draw. Lehigh Valley's got it along the wall. Huge steal in his own end. And now he angles it across to Fitzgerald. Oh, what terrific score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Fitzgerald's won the draw at center. Looks to make a play over to O'Brien. Great use of the wall on the pass. Quick shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Rocked him in the open ice. Good hit. Moves it to Volkov. And there's a glove save on the play.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Strong feed from along the boards. Blocked in front. Lehigh Valley's playing the puck from the blue line. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Oh, what a hit as they're sent right onto the opponent's bench.
You can feel it.
Off the crossbar.
Lehigh Valley's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe, but this game is close. They can get another one. They can get right back in it.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Reaches out and pokes it away. Guards got the puck through the neutral zone. Whiffs on that. Great use of the stick at center by Volkov. Loses the coverage there. Lehigh Valley's going to play it from the corner. And he slides it quickly to Kuznetsov. Slides it back to the blue line. And he stops that with the blocker. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Bank pass feed. The Phantoms will play it against the boards. Passes out front. And it's blocked. Oh, did you hear that off the bar?
McDonald's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in. You know, with his hands, at some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
The Phantoms take it along the wall. And makes the save. Belchow's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here. And there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Denied that one. Tosses the puck loose. Takes that pass back at the point, and that goes off a player in front. Shot attempt completely fails on that. And he takes the pass. On the attack along the boards. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Scores! He puts it in! On a second effort!
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that. Well, good things happen when you put the puck to the net, and this rebound comes right back out to him. But he's tracking, he's sniffing, he's hounding, and he finds the back of the net on his second shot.
Just here in the late stages of this frame. Lehigh Valley's trailing by 1. Slides it over. To Vero. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Lehigh Valley's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Burrows fires it down the ice. No room for that one to get through. The Vikings to the empty net. Oh!
Like he did. The Vikings are...
Oh! Off the crossbar! What a chance on the play!
Nigro's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by the goaltender, but nonetheless, it goes off the post and out.
The Phantoms need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Lehigh Valley's taking possession in their own end. Volkott's moving the puck through his own zone. The Vikings get a hold of it. Gibson's got it in the offensive zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Volkott. Sends the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The setters will glide into the dot. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Vikings might be lucky to have stolen this one tonight here, Cheryl.
You know what? I'm going to say it wasn't luck. It was a good counterattack. How about that? Listen, they didn't get a ton of shots on net, but when they struck gold, if you know what I'm saying. They put it in the back of the net.
Well said.